Hello and welcome everybody to the channel about legacies and wizards. So, today I figured we were going to do something a little bit different. A little bit on the different side. I'm going to start streaming some of these Harry Potter games that I love playing. These are some good games. They're as simple as they come, but they're pretty decent games. I enjoyed them. They're very cheesy and very just meh, but we gonna play them and we gonna do this. It's gonna win. We're gonna win. We're gonna win this game.
There was nothing about the starry sky that night
Let's
to
do it.
suggest that strange and mysterious things would soon be happening.
Fortunately, the text on you guys is really tiny.
As unsuspecting muggles slept, a huge motorbike with a giant astride it tumbled down from the darkness.
It's really hard to get this game to
The
stream
giant, named Hagrid,
because every time you try to open the game, it freaking takes it over your entire PC for no reason.
nestled in the bundle was a baby.
Like, I can't do anything else. It doesn't let me do anything else but this game.
Harry Potter,
But I figured a way to make this
the boy
happen,
who
so
lived.
thank goodness.
For the next 11 years, Harry lived with his dreadful step-parents, the Dursleys. Until that fateful day, when he received the letter inviting him to attend Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Hagrid took Harry to Diagon Alley to purchase a most unusual list of school supplies. While at Gringotts Wizard Band, Hagrid collected a scruffy package from Vault 713, mentioning to Harry that the package, whatever it was, would be safer at Hogwarts. Soon after, Harry caught the Hogwarts Express from platform 9 3/4 and left the Muggle world far behind. Dumbledore stood up. This term, the corridor on the 3rd floor is out of bounds to everyone who does not wish to suffer a most painful death. Harry sat beneath a sorting hat, hoping that he would
Y'all gonna die.
House over Gryffindor. Not Slytherin, eh? Said the hat in his ear. You could be great. It's all here in your head, and Slytherin will help you on your way to greatness.
Will it, though? I'll be a great Slytherin.
No. Well, if you're sure, better be Gryffindor.
Gryffindor, you say? That's a surprise. Look at the knights with their heads moving. Look at these happy children. And they somehow all know where they're going. That kid just appeared out of nowhere. Oh, here we go. Look at those shades, man. Those are beautiful. My
I
God.
am Albus Dumbledore, your headmaster. Now, Hogwarts is full of secrets, Harry. So
Hold on, let me
search
check something.
behind every door. But keep in mind, not all secrets are rewarding. Only this morning, I took a wrong turn and stumbled upon a room full
Why is he
of
giving me this
chocolate
lecture?
frogs. But alas, when I returned, they'd been replaced by a nasty horde of fire crabs. Now,
I don't know when-
upstairs and off to your lesson. Took a wrong turn. I stumbled upon a room.
Why is he giving me this lecture?
Replaced by a nasty horde of fire crabs. Now, I don't know when. Off to your lesson. Took a wrong turn. I stumbled upon a
Alright. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure that my sound wasn't awful. Oh, wait. What does he have to say?
Your first lesson is upstairs on the 3rd floor, Mr. Potter. Off you go.
I'm glad he knows my schedule better than I do. Because I have no idea what's going on. This gameplay is really weird. In the second game, you can strafe. And then use the mouse to, like, turn yourself. In this one, like, the arrow keys move you as well as, like, the mouse does. Like, the arrow keys, like, rotate your body like this. As well as this. So, like, It's weird to me.
Follow me, Harry.
No, I want to jump on this table. Look at this jumping mechanic. This is insane. These freaking arms just waving around. Wow! It's freaking insane.
We can show you how to get around Hogwarts.
Can you though?
You have a lot to learn. Follow us for a secret lesson.
Well, I'll follow you, alright.
Defense against the dark arts class. Good luck, Harry.
I'm gonna need it, Ron. I'm gonna need every piece of luck I can get.
We're going to teach you how to climb. Run to the bookcase and don't stop. You'll climb up. Above the
Whoa.
bookcase is a Bertie box every
I'm gonna try that in real life. I'm gonna sure run into something, and then I'll just climb up. That'll happen. Look at this. Ready for this climbing animation? We're gonna go extra slow. Here we go. This climbing animation's amazing. What is this climbing? The way he moves his hips when he climbs those freaking thing. And he climbs like the tiniest step that you could just walk up like a normal human.
Well done. Now, let's try jumping. Run to the ledge, then press the jump button to jump across. If you fall down, you can climb back up and start
Yo, what up, Steve?
the next row. We'll take the
How goes it?
and meet you there.
I'm Harry Potter, and I'm a wizard. Just gotta rotate here.
That's Peeves the poltergeist. He's always causing trouble. Peeves doesn't like fresh air, so watch your step.
Wow, that's ageist. What a jerk. How come he likes you guys? How come they didn't teach me like a spell to do something about this? Instead of just being like, oh, jump on bookcases. Okay, I'll just do that. Oh, hell yeah. I want to do at least the first 3.
The hell of this? In Hogwarts.
Because I have those on PC.
To pick up a treat, just run over to
They're kind of hard to run on PC. Just because, as I was saying earlier, they literally take over your entire PC. Like, they don't let you do anything else. They're just like, you gotta run me, or we're not doing this. And I had to fight with this for a good, like, half an hour, at least an hour, yesterday. I was like, I want to make this happen. You ever play any of these games? It's my favorite sound. Him getting up and going. No, my favorite's when he learns Flipendo and he learns other spells and then you use it like 600 billion times. That's just amazing stuff. Oh yeah, on the PS1. I don't know, like, when I was looking on, when I was on Twitch and I was putting the name of the game into it, it looked like the PS1, it was definitely the PS1, like, graphics, like, the main, like, page graphic thing. And I was like, but it's the only one they had, and I'm like, I'm not gonna, like, go game nameless, so I was like, I guess I'll just pick this one. Even though this is the PC version.
talk to Fred. He's the one with the wizard card.
Then what are you doing here, George?
Thanks, Harry.
What's the point of you?
We need the beans for some experiments. Here's a wizard card for you. You've earned it.
Fred teaches me everything. He even has the wizard card. So what's the point of George? What's he doing here?
Climb through the secret exit above the bookcase to get to your
Picking up
desk.
cards is great.
Good luck.
He does this crazy animation. It's not a crazy animation, but he does this weird animation where he like magics it into his wallet over here. But like when you like stand on weird things, he like walks into walls and stuff. It's great. I'm gonna see if I can make this happen. See if there we go. Here we go. We're gonna walk into this wall. Here we go. Woo! Look at that. I was literally walking up a wall. Like I was like some sort of vampire or something. Oh, I don't think I know too many glitches, but like there's just so much meme content in these games. Look at this encounter. It's just wait till we get to Filch. Oh my god.
I'm Draco Malfoy, and you do well to show me respect. These are my fellow Slytherins, Crab and Goyle. Naturally, we Slytherins go to
What's wrong with his arm?
Cup and the Quidditch Cup.
Naturally.
You better stay out of our way, Potter. Let's go, boys.
Jeez. Those B and P sounds. Better stay out of our way, Potter. Dang, that was hard. This is probably like my favorite sound in the game right here. Right here.
Move along, Potter. Keep away from this corridor if you know what's good for you.
Oh, I love that. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. This is great English. That's not even, like, the text isn't even correct. It's just like, ha, psha. But this...
No one gets past Argus Filch and makes a fool of him.
Oh, I'm gonna make a fool of you. I've already made a fool of you.
What's that?
He's insane.
Move along, Potter.
I want to jump on his head.
This corridor if you know what's good for you.
Ah, he's too tall. You're too tall, Filch. I don't know why he's insane, but he's insane. Yeah, exactly, Steve. It's extreme. No, I don't remember because I was never on that train. I showed up and Dumbledore was talking to me about fire crabs. That ghost is everywhere. That little lady ghost over there, always everywhere.
Today we'll learn how to
Exactly. This game's amazing. We're about to learn either the most obnoxious spell or the best spell, depending on your perspective. Mashing this spell is just funny. He has so many, like, different voice, like, things for it. Oh, shoot. This is always one of the cool things I liked. It's better than the second one where the... I just have to pass. That's all I need to do. Alright, we passed. It's fine. As long as we passed, it's good. I want to try to get all the points, though. Thanks.
5 points for the Gryffindor. Go on, Mr. Potter.
I love how you made your turban into a scarf, too. It's kind of cool. We're gonna trace this, and we're gonna trace it well. It seems like the better you do, the worse the game rates you. It's really weird. I don't know if it's speed, if it's just...
Try working faster this time, Mr. Potter.
See, like, they're gonna ding me for that, like, extra little inch there. We made it. We made it. We got it. We got the 88%. This is always the last. The last one's always the hardest, though. Getting that, you have to get like 95%, and this is for every spell challenge, and it's crazy.
Points for Gryffindor. Try working faster this time, Mr. Potter.
Yes, I got it. I got it. Yeah, it was a GD. It was some sort of GDQ, or it was ESA. I watched one of those two.
Points for Gryffindor.
There's a lot of crazy stuff. It was I know there's a one runner who runs at ESA all the time. I forgot his name. I believe it starts with an R. I can't remember his name, but he runs this and he runs this good. It's super interesting. I like the second one better though. This one's pretty good. And I was like, I gotta start at the beginning, I guess. But, like, I want to play the second one. The second one's the good one. It's probably one of my favorite games, honestly. I'd probably run it if it wasn't a pain in the butt to stream. Woo! And missing a spell, you just throw this gray matter at something. And she's like, woo! I feel like it's supposed to be like smoke or something. I don't know. But it's just like this gray matter. It'd be like, hit everybody with this giant gray puff. You just pop out your wand.
Flipendo affects all sorts of things, such as this cauldron.
Oh, I'm gonna take that cauldron and flip it on its endo for sure. Woo! I love the voice acting on the Flipendo. Which is why it ended up on my screen title. On my stream title. Oh, I'm definitely jumping on his head, though. That's happening. I don't know any super crazy glitches or anything, but I just like doing stupid things.
I suggest you figure out how to cross that bridge.
I go through his head, and I jump right on his shoulders.
I suggest you figure out how to cross that bridge next.
Stop talking to the wall. Who the hell are you talking to?
Use on all sorts of objects. Once you open up the door, continue the challenge.
What if I don't want it? Hey, nice start. Woo! There's a lot of crazy jumping that you can do in this game. The second one even more so. The second one is more like, the world is a little more open to you. This one's more linear. This one is linear. Like, I can't get out of this. Once I get out of this challenge, they're like, you go to your next task and that's it. You know what I mean? You go task to task. But in the second one, you actually can, like, walk around a little. They're just like, go this way, go to this challenge. And then you're just like, nah, I don't want to. You can just explore. Nearly Headless Nick.
Hello, Harry Potter. I am Nearly Headless Nick, the Gryffindor house ghost.
Nearly Headless? How can you be nearly
This is
headless?
a save game book.
I'm glad he knows what that
When
is.
you touch it,
Very meta.
the game will automatically be saved.
Really?
The game will restart from this point if you faint.
Oh, is that what they call it? Is that what they call dying nowadays?
Save game from
Fainting?
the main menu. Goodbye.
I don't think falling into an abyss is,
You can also load a
ooh,
save
he's
game from the main
solid.
menu.
I didn't realize, like, the music in this room was, like, so mystical compared to, like, the other like, music. Flipendo! Flipendo! Good stuff. Woo! Aww. Why'd you move me? I wanted that last one. I'm gonna grab this. What is that supposed to be? I don't even know.
Cast your Flipendo spell on this block to knock it out of the way.
This is like one of the most bestest parts of the game right here, because this comes biting him in the butt. He's gonna regret teaching me this. He's gonna absolutely regret teaching me this by the end of this game. He's gonna regret teaching me this spell, and he's gonna regret teaching me how to push blocks. And he's gonna curse me for it. We'll see that when it comes. I'm gonna save it that way in case I fall for some reason. Because if I fall, I go back to the save point and then I have to do everything again. And the music changes like every 3 seconds in this challenge for some reason. Now it's just like normal music. I don't think that's supposed to be the way. I feel like it's probably just because of the way I'm playing it right now. As in, like, the way, like, my computer's running it at the moment. I feel like it's confused. And it doesn't know what's going on. But as long as the game runs, and it plays some sort of music, I'm fine with it. There we go. Or maybe it is supposed to be like that. Think I can one-cycle everything? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I wanted it. Think I can hit that from here? I guess not. Alright. It's fine. Flipendo. Flipendo, the only spell that matters. It's really, like, energetic. Oh, I love the Flipendo freaking voice acting's amazing. He's such a baby voice. It's amazing. I didn't even jump! What the hell was that? Oh, that's amazing. That freaking little corner has, like, the most amazing physics. I didn't even jump. Like, I didn't jump. I didn't do anything. It just flung me up. Yeah, I'm here for Flipendo too. Best spell in the game. Pushing things. Woo! Gnomes. Why do they have gnomes? I like them better in the second game when you can pick them up and you chuck them in their little bins. Do they move very fast though? I guess it's fast enough if you know, the spell doesn't register. No, you don't. I love breaking the pottery. Is that why they call me Harry Potter? I break the pots. They think I make the pots, but I break them. That's what I do. Woo! Yo, I'm done!
Congratulations, Mr. Potter. You completed the challenge.
I did it!
You collected all the challenge stars.
All of them.
20 points for Gryffindor.
I'm a rich boy.
Practice.
Back in the Gryffindor common room, Harry, Ron, and Hermione talked about their exciting first days at Hogwarts.
Yeah, I know. I got you.
Gringotts Wizard Bank.
I figured.
Time to dwell on this, since Harry and his friends were
That pun was pretty bad.
with Madame Hooch.
I didn't know when they became detectives, but I guess they're detectives.
I'm your instructor, Madam Hooch. For your first lesson, you will fly through these magic rings.
My first lesson should be her teaching me how to talk without my mouth moving at all. She's not talking to me anymore. It's because I noticed.
Ready, Potter? On my whistle, then.
Oh, I forgot how to play this.
Well done, Mr. Potter.
Don't tell me what to do.
Now let's see how you do with smaller rings. What do you think, Mr. Potter?
This is low-key hard. Hold on. Yo, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta set myself here. Oh, it's not open. Why didn't it open? There's a secret there. I need to get that secret wizard card. I care less about your challenge. I want the wizard cards. That's what I'm here for. And Flipendo. Oh, this music's freaking out. Oh, it closed on me again. Hold on. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this wizard card. Why is this not opening? Hey. This game cannot handle the music right now.
Let's try the moving rings.
Moving rings don't really matter. Oh, shoot. I had it. Oh, I had it. They're not going to let me get this card, are they? They're not going to let me get this card. No! No! It opened for me! And I never got the card!
Points for your efforts.
I could have gotten more house points.
At any time, you will find the option on the main menu.
This is not gonna happen.
Time
No.
for your charms lesson now. Good day, Mr. Potter.
No. I don't want to go to Charms. I don't want to go to Charms anymore. I missed out on my thing. Oh, when she said main menu, she meant like the main menu. Oh, okay. That's useless to me.
Not only for the lesson, Harry, but I'll teach you a new spell I've learnt on my own.
I really do need to learn how to fly a broom. I want to learn how she talks without, like, speaking, without opening her mouth. Why does everybody know this but me?
This is the symbol for Alhamora. When I stop, hold down the mouse.
Notice how she draws it in the air and it just happens?
Then let go of the button.
I did this last time. I know how to do this, Hermione. Woohoo! I killed that. I killed that.
Marvellous! You're very good at this, Harry.
Thanks.
Great, Harry. I'm sure Professor Flitwick would give you 5 house points for that charm.
She can award me house points?
And this.
She's like the key to winning. She's the key to winning the House Cup right here. Like, Hermione, give me more lessons. Teach me things. We can win the House Cup. Just by you teaching me things. 100%! That's not gonna happen on the 95%, but I got 100%! I hit it once. That's all that needs to happen. It's just like fighting a boss. Be like, you could die to it a billion times, but as long as you beat it once,
Hang of this.
you're awesome. It's the way it works. Video game logic. Oh, I screwed this one up bad. I screwed that one up pretty bad. But it's passable. I didn't realize that, like, the time matters too. So, like, the faster you do it, the better, the, like, higher the score goes up.
Attempt, Harry.
So it's really about speed and accuracy.
15 house points.
There she goes, giving me house points.
Give it another go.
Yeah, let's keep going. Let's build these house points. Well, that was bad. We're not getting it this time. We're not getting it this time. Oh, we got it! We got it! Yes!
You're very good at this, Harry.
Tracing, 100%.
Brilliant, Harry. Professor Flitwick would award you at least 20 house points.
Keep it coming, Hermione. Just keep going. No, we're not done yet. You gotta keep going. How is Gryffindor gonna win? You have to counteract Snape taking away my points.
For That door in front of you is
He's a straight up jerk in this game. Snape, like, you know, Snape is a jerk in the other games too, but like, in this particular game, he's a jerk. I'm gonna ignore her and just explore. Look at this chest. Thanks. Thanks for all these beans. Who's hiding these beans in these chests? Flipendo! All that dough. Ow! That freaking painting just smacked me in the face. Is that supposed to be like a troll? Like if you didn't go to grab that one bean, if you're just like, oh, that's just one bean, they were just gonna like not open the thing for you? That was really weird. Yo, that cauldron's pretty thick. It's a thick ass cauldron. Hey.
Cast a spell at the door. We don't have all day.
I don't know who you're talking to, but I'm over here.
You've got it. Now, can you find the 2 secrets in this room?
Yo, thanks. That I didn't even use a Lahomora in that one. I didn't even use a Lahomora. Okay. Let's see if I can make this one weird. This one's not gonna be very weird. This is gonna be what it normally looks like. Woo! And for the second one,
If you're done admiring yourself, Harry, take a look at that magical chest.
I wasn't done admiring myself.
Something more to unlock it.
What a jerk. She stopped me from admiring myself. What a freaking jerk. Ayo. The spells really ruin the music for some reason. I don't know why. They just do. Like I said, it's really weird, like the mode I'm playing it in. I like figured out a way to make it put it into like windowed mode, so that I can actually like stream it. Because as I said, it tends to take over your entire computer. The game, it just like takes everything over and it wants to do what it wants to do. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it as is.
Wizards, I am Professor Flitwick, and today you will learn.
He doesn't move his mouth either.
Wingardium Leviosa. Observe the correct Wingardium Leviosa symbol.
He's drawing this, but like he didn't even like call on me or anything. He's just like, here. And is he talking to like everybody? Is he like, everybody release the button, and everybody in the class is just like, button? Everyone's like, what button? What button are you talking about?
A dazzling effort, Mr. Potter.
He says everything so emphatically. He like screams his spells at you.
Mr. Potter.
Harry, you don't need to scream your spells. Aww. I failed.
The regular version of the spell won't work, Mr. Potter.
Gosh darn it.
You may now enter the Wingardium Leviosa challenge to practice the spell. Follow me, Mr. Potter.
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't get the house points that time, though. Losing house points.
Wingardium Leviosa on that statue, then move it onto that large plate.
Why don't I put you on that large plate?
Well done. Now go and collect the challenge stars. I'll meet you at the end. Good luck, Mr. Potter.
Thanks. now I'm gonna go fall to my death now. Because they don't make these challenges, you know, child safe. I'm just an 11-year-old boy running around a castle with 2 spells, as far as they know, 2 spells under my belt. This is like my first day of classes, and I only know like 3 spells at this point. And they shouldn't know I even know the Alohomora one. Woo! Flipendo, great spell. Aww. Yeah. Grab it without climbing. I don't know why I skipped the save book. I don't know. In case I die, you want to be facing the right way, you know what I mean? Lots of beans. A bean! I'm telling you, Professor Quirrell's gonna regret teaching me how to push blocks. For the Wingardium Leviosa challenge, this is very Flipendo. I love how they, you know, integrate the classes together, because like they only put spells that I know in all these challenges and stuff. Because, you know, teaching me a spell would just be difficult. Teaching me more than one spell would be a little too difficult. The music just gave up at this point. He sounds so distant. Oh, there it is. Yo, thanks. I forgot about the star. I should have grabbed the star first, then I should have done that. I'll wait. Come on back, platform. Platform 9 3/4. Hey, there's a star over there. Look at this water that I can oddly walk on. I'm like Jesus. Drop that there. He even put Alohomora stuff in this freaking thing. So he does know that I know this. Is like Hermione like a certified teacher that she can just do this stuff? She can just like award house points and teach students stuff? Oh, I went gliding there. Woo! Oh, there's the star thing. If I sped ran any of the Harry Potter PC games, it would definitely be number 2. I would definitely speed run 2. This one's okay, but like I like the second one a lot. The second one really gets me going. So if I did any one, it'd probably be the second one. I'm gonna be excited when next time I do that one. I'm not gonna be able to get all the cards because I didn't get the card in the flying lesson. Unless I can go back to like the main menu and like go grab it. I don't know if that's a thing. Thank goodness this water was here for me to step on. I don't know how Flitwick knew I was Jesus, but I'm Jesus. Alright. I remember as a kid with this platform, I hated this platform because it's the slowest freaking platform ever. It literally goes in like a rhombus shape, and it freaking takes forever. So I always like try to like, you know, one cycle it. And then like I always risked falling and then I fell and then I was like, I gotta do it again. Was not a fan.
Congratulations, Mr. Potter. You completed the challenge.
Oh, that was short.
You've collected all the challenge stars. 20 points for Gryffindor.
Thanks.
Now, off you go.
20 points for Gryffindor. You got all the challenge stars. Now get out. And then he closes the door and just leaves me here. And he forces me to use... He can just open and close doors whenever he feels like it. Because he knows the spell to open and close the doors. I don't. So, freaking hell. What is with this? Makes me work for my secrets. I don't know how many secrets and stuff there are because the loading screen's too fast. Thanks, Hedwig. Harry, don't be late for herbology. Wait in the entrance to the greenhouse. All right, you can wait there. That's fine. I'll be here, just jumping around. Oh, I can't just do that. Wasting time, wasting time! Oh, man. Wait, what? Oh, there you go. Wow, I didn't even cast a spell that time. Let's see how this works. Am I gonna be flying? Yeah, I am. I can walk on water, I can walk on air, I'm amazing. I'm just an amazing dude. Okay. Woo! Skipping around. Hello, Peevezo. Gotcha. Get out of my town. I'm kind of interested in that trick with Malfoy,
Harry,
with the firecracker. How you can just like skip the fight.
for some experiments.
That's an interesting trick that I saw.
Nice work, Harry. You found all the beans we needed for now. Here's a wizard card then. Hope you don't have this one yet.
I don't have many wizard cards because, you know, I just started.
Harry.
How come everybody has the ability to open doors magically? Well, this camera's going nuts. Heyo. Alrighty then. That was weird. Woo! What do you mean, Hermione? Gryffindor can lose house points. That's complete crap. Because you can just give us the house points back. Because you can award house points whenever you feel like it. She can just award house points whenever she wants. So why the hell is she worried about it?
Hey,
I'm about to get bullied.
do you like surprises? Malfoy's got a present for you. You better watch your step around here, Potter. Slytherins don't like Gryffindors.
Oh, is that how it works? Alright. No, let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Oh, I wanted to get in. What was what? Oh, that fall? When I jumped off the thing and I was falling? There's a lot that went on just then. There's some crazy stuff. I literally jumped down the stairs, but then like a scene happened, so like I was falling. But I didn't die. That's all that matters. Aw. He only has one. Stupid knight. You only have one. Here for the secrets. Can I? Hell yeah. Taking that. What a handsome chest we got here. Alright. I'll just magic key that card right out the outside of the chest. Alright. That's some weird stuff going on. There's definitely some weird stuff going on. What's that kid doing? Oh, it's Neville.
Hello, Harry. I'm Neville Longbottom. This is my remember all. It tells you if there's something you've forgotten to do.
Cool.
Oh, it's telling me we have herbology class soon.
Hermione could have told you that.
I almost forgot. Watch out for Draco Malfoy. I saw him sneaking around here just a moment ago.
Does he not go to school here?
Have you tried a broomstick? There's supposed to be a secret room around here, and I'm going to be the...
He's a little late there. It's a bit late. There's supposed to be a secret room around here, and I'm going to be the first to find it. Well, good luck with that, because I already found it. Jerk. Yeah, and you walked right by it. You walked right by it.
Chocolate frogs are really good when you're low on stamina.
Thanks. Wizard cracker fight.
Well, Potter. We meet again. Having a tour of the castle, are we?
Tour? I go to school here.
This is as far as you'll be going. You won't get past me, no matter how hard you try.
Are you actively stopping me from my education?
Can't get out of the castle.
What a jerk. That is like
These wizard crackers.
the definition of a jerk.
They're surprisingly good fun. Here, catch.
Ooh, I'll catch it. I'll catch it. Pfft, what a shitty throw. I'll show you how to throw. Let me show you how to throw one of these.
Watch it.
Oh, it seems your dad doesn't help you play catch, huh? I thought your dad was rich. He didn't pay someone to teach you how to throw. Ooh. That's what happens when you challenge a jock like Harry Potter. Get wrecked, son. Alright, let's go outside and go see someone who looks just as good as PS1 Hagrid.
Harry,
PC Hagrid is pretty handsome too. Oh yeah.
Hello.
Wish he would clip me with those clippers.
Good to see you. These are the Hogwarts Castle grounds, and I'm the gamekeeper, of course. Can't believe
Of course.
everything grows round here. Your friend Hermione's at the entrance to the greenhouse waiting for
It is magical around here, you know that,
See
right?
you later, after your
Ooh,
lessons.
wait for this wave. What up, bro?
Better get to your herbology lesson.
Stop talking to me, Hagrid. The faces are amazing in this game. I think, really, it's just Harry that looks decent. Everyone else is just awful. They worked hard on Harry. And the majority of the time, you don't see his face. So, you're seeing his back.
What's your lesson, Potter?
This guy just telling me what to do. How does he know I have a lesson? How does he know my schedule better than I do? I call shenanigans. Hermione, you're so worried about getting into class on time, and she's standing outside.
It's just past Professor Sprout's garden.
Why do we have to cross Professor Sprout's garden? Her dangerous garden to get to class.
To get to the lesson.
This is only my first day. It's only my first day, and I'm learning all kinds of spells, and I'm going through a lot of dangerous challenges. That's my favorite one. Flipendo! I'm here for the flipendos. Hardcore. Wahoo! Oh, in the speedrun they did the jump across. I wonder if I can get into that. You can, like... They did, like, a weird, like, jump onto this. Did they bounce on top of the snail? Is that what they did? They did something like that. I don't know. I missed. Oh, I missed. There we go. Nah, he definitely didn't. Hold on, hold on. Oh well. Not gonna go hard on that. Stop, you snail. Love how they give me like 600 chocolate frogs. Like I'm just gonna like stand in front of these snails and just like die. I got up. Nothing there. Alright. Nice chest. Just stealing from Professor Sprout's garden. Don't worry about it. What if she had good stuff and what if she needs to feed these things Birdie Bots every flavor beans? What if that's the what if that's like the point? What if they need what if she left those for the Venus Tentacula to eat all those beans? You know what I mean? Like he should be a little more considerate. What a jerk. Nothing. Sorry, the spells make the sound go wonky. The sound's all over the place. But their nature. Unless you mean like, you know, fuck those plants. You mean like, fuck those plants? Or do you mean like, fuck those plants? I don't know, I don't think I'm that into plants. I don't think I'd go that far with plants. Especially since like they look like they'd completely just chomp your dick off. Oh, I get the choice? Ooh, okay. Wow. I just crushed that gnome's dreams. He was jumping around so happy. He was so happy. He was like, woohoo! And then I freaking crushed him. I freaking flipendoed his ass right down. He was flying in the air, and I just took him down. I'm so mean. This is PC. This is PC. On my stream title, they didn't give me a... Yeah, I did tell that gnome to sit down. When I was looking at the stream title, they didn't have like a separate option for the PC version, so it's set to like the, I think it's the PS1 like artwork or whatever it is. I don't know how this compares to the PS1 version or the PS2 version or whatever it is. I don't know how it compares. I think it's more similar than like the second game. The second game I know is pretty different between the PS. What's What's this music? I was so distracted by the music that I let the freaking venomous tentacula chomp me right in the dick. Jeez, I was just like distracted. What was that? Hey, do it again. Useless climb. It took a lot of well, the game will run, but the thing is, I had to I believe when I downloaded it, I had the discs from like a long time ago, but like I still had to like find like one of those like product keys and whatnot online. But even then, it didn't really work. I had to use a method online and get an executable file, download an executable file that worked. Yeah, the games are different. I know for the second one they're definitely 100% different. I'm not sure about the first. I wasn't sure about the first one. Obviously the gameplay would be different because with PC you have the mouse and the moving things. So, but what's going on here? I want that bean. Why would I ignore that bean? But yeah, I had to download a file that like specifically worked for Windows 10. And then streaming it's a whole different ball game. I'm not going to go out that way. No. Aw, they're going to force me to go out that way. No! I'm glad it opened up again. I thought I was done. Thought I was done. Stream over. Streaming it's a whole different ball game, and that's why I'm getting a lot of like audio errors and stuff. Getting this to work was a pain in the butt, but I wanted to make it happen. I don't believe so.
Wow.
It came out of the ground. Thanks. Appreciate it. I don't know what I did to deserve such love, but I'll take it. I just ran on top of them. I believe you can. It's on... If you look up like the whole like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone PC, I know there it is. You have it for the second game. There's a site that did that. I'm trying to remember what the site was called. Thanks, I appreciate it. Someone gave it to me and they were like, you should wear this hat during my stream because I wanted to. I have a command that you can change my hat with, and I was like, I need hats then, and they got me this hat, and I like this hat a lot. And it works really well with the wizards. It's specifically because I run Legacy of the Wizard. It's an NES game. And it works for that too. But I felt like playing this game today, and I was like... And I'm going to run probably several of the Harry Potter games over the course of probably the month. I can try. I gotta try to remember how I did it. Yeah, unfortunately it's not the PS1 version. As I was saying before, for some reason Twitch only has like this version as like the game. Like when I put it in my stream title, the game, this was the only like version it showed. So I was like, unfortunately I'm gonna have to bait because it is what it is. I'm not gonna go game nameless.
I am Professor Sprout.
But it is what it is. I apologize.
Which is useful against all manner of dangerous plants. Observe the correct incendio symbol. Hold down the mouse button and follow the pattern. Then release the button.
Professor, what's a mouse button? And when do I release it? %. Not bad, not bad.
That is an outstanding incendio for a first year.
I'm drawing a bat.
Gryffindor.
or
Let's continue
I'm drawing a
Mr. Potter.
a turnip or some thick thighs. I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm drawing here. I just do what the teachers tell me. PC version is more challenging.
That is an outstanding incendio for a first.
Too easy in like what way?
10 points.
Like just the game is easier, or
Try to go a little bit quicker this time.
I did great. I did amazing. I'm surprised that I even passed.
A first-rate incendio, Mr. Potter. 15.
I don't think I've played. I never played this one on the PS1. This is the only version I knew of for this game. I played the PS2 for Chamber of Secrets, and I've played the and for PC as well. I've done both on that one. Yo, that 100%! I don't think that merited 100%, but I'll take it.
Mr. Potter, you cast a perfect incendio.
I have not played. I've tried. Actually, that's a lie. I've tried the Quidditch game like once or twice, and I was just like, nah, I'm good.
Now it's time for the incendio challenge. Through the doors, Mr. Potter.
This game isn't too long either. This game's not that long either. I don't know how long it's gonna take me, but I'm just going to play through it. I'm glad you're safely up there while I'm down here with the spiky plants.
But step back to avoid their needles.
Well, that's why you don't walk that close to them, you dingleberry. Dang. I haven't tried that in years, though, that Quidditch game. But I've only tried it a couple times. Yeah, I gotta see if I can find you that that site that gave you the exe file .exe files.
The typical species of venomous tentacula cast incendio to wilt it. Incendio!
Wait, whoa. She takes all this time to make all these plants and grow all these plants. And then she's like, all right, Harry, kill them all. Destroy all the plants. If it's for my education, I guess. Dang it. There you go. The thing is with these games, though, is that it's hard to stream them because they take over your entire computer. Like, the game doesn't want to run anything when you're running it. It doesn't want to run anything except the game. So if you try to do anything else... Oh, but thanks for the follow, by the way. I don't know why I didn't... Why didn't you tell me, thing? It didn't give me any sound. Unless I'm deaf. It could be that, too. Unless I didn't hear it. Apologize. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. All right. Whoa. Oh. There's a flipendo to it, too. Oof. Can't see. There you go. Oh, I remember this secret. That was not a flipendo. That was not a flipendo symbol. But he flipendoed that anyway. I can't skip any of these cutscenes. In the second game, I know I can skip cutscenes. In this one, I cannot. What really stinks about the second one, too, though, is that if I run the second one like I'm running this one, and I've tested this out. Oh, there's a wizard card. That's cool. If I run the second one like I'm running this one right now, it will actually double the speed of the game for everything. In like weird waves, it'll go from like 1 times speed to 2 times speed, like in a constant like pattern, and it's really weird. I was testing that out the other day.
Those vines are attacking that poor tree.
Okay, I can see the hitting the vines, you know.
Looks like a doxy. Ouch!
She just got bit. Professor Sprout, is this allowed? Is she in the middle of the challenge too? Is this the first like time that someone else is actually doing the challenge? Oh man. Oof, that sound effect is awful. Oh yeah, his voice is freaking hilarious throughout the whole thing. Flipendo's best spell though. Freaking, you use it all game. And he has like 4 different voices for it. And 4 or 5 different voices for it, and it's just amazing. But he's got such like the tiniest little squeaky voice for an 11-year-old. He hasn't quite hit that puberty marker yet, you know? The second game he sounds a lot better though. Oh! Oh! These teachers allow death. Thank goodness I didn't fall far, but still. Ow. That wasn't nice. Not quite what I was going for. What's with the tree elevator? What the hell's up with the tree elevator? Why is there a tree elevator? What is up with this? You got the old P3 to play console versions. Oh, okay. Did you play the PC versions when you were younger, or are you just interested in the PC versions? Whoa, calm down. Whoa, buddy. What's going on? I'm losing all my freaking shit here. There you go. Why can't I burn the gnomes? Just burn the gnomes. I do it to all the plants. Instead, I just make them sit down. Flip them on their endos, you know what I mean? I love how these stone Wingardium Leviosa things are so much smaller than the other ones. They always have been that way. They're just like so much smaller. I missed. Knock that over. I'm still trying to remember what the I'm still trying to remember what that site was called. It was something like Runnin' Oldies or something like that. But like, it's one of the first couple of like one of the first couple of crap. Wanted to rotate a little more than that. Oh crap, there's 2 of them. I'm really bad at this gnome stuff. Be the console version on GameCube? Oh. This is a big venomous tentacle. Oh, it's gonna wake up in the middle of this thing. Does it wake up? Maybe it doesn't. I thought it did. It does. Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah, I'll take that chocolate frog. I kind of need it. A little bit. A lot of gnomes in this garden. I'm telling you, Professor Quirrell's gonna regret making me learn how to push blocks in this Flipendo spell. It's gonna be... He's gonna find out that it's gonna be his undoing. They teach you that early in the game. And he emphasizes it too. He's like, you can cast Flipendo to push this block. And I'm like, I'll remember that, Professor. I'll remember that. This chest seems abnormally large. Is there another frog? Oh, that's on the other side. I don't need it. Unless the doxy gets me. There was a doxy there. Climbing time. Oh, what is with that face? What is that face? What is that face, though? Why? Oh, I almost got up there without the climbing animation. So close. So close. So darn close. Oh, I jumped. He didn't climb, did he? Oh, thank goodness he was on the edge. I thought he fell. I was about to give up on that chest. A lot of beans. A lot of beans. Oh, I did not want to catch that. Just take the fall. That works. That works. Whatever it is. Don't do it! Ow! What a jerk. Not again. We're good. It's all good. We got it. Wow, they really made this like... They made sure that like there were chocolate frogs everywhere. They're like, if you stink at this game, don't worry, we got you, bro. Just grab these chocolate frogs. Just grab them. There's like 6 of them. Why does this challenge have like 2 parts to it, by the way? This one literally had a loading screen in between. What is up with that? Yo, you want to make sure you stand on the left side of that chest because... Oh, he's flying! Yes! Yes! Oh, that's amazing. Earlier, the very first card I grabbed, I got him to go completely just vertical. He went vertically straight up the wall. It was hilarious. Woo! Harry Potter. And the fountain bath. Alright. Nice, gazebo?
Congratulations, Mr. Potter. You completed the challenge.
Thanks.
You've collected all the challenge stars. 20 points for Gryffindor. Now off you go.
I like this game. I like the second one better. The second PC game. I like the second PC game better than this PC game. But this one's fun. It's a fun one.
There you are. I hope you did well in your homework.
Look how handsome this man is. Look how handsome.
To discuss it back at my heart.
This has been a long day, too. Like, I went to Flipendo. I went to Wingardium Leviosa. I learned Alohomora. I learned Incendio. And now I'm going to go... I went on a flying lesson as well. And Hagrid's inviting me to his garden. And Neville's about to get bullied. So, like, this has been a long day. What am I going to do for the rest of the game? All the plot points are getting hit now. Oh, the laugh is amazing.
I think I'll leave it somewhere for Billy Walking to eat. How about up a tree?
What is that laugh?
Catch me!
And it only sounded like there was one person laughing, too. It didn't even sound like 2 people. It just sounded like one person just laughing. I don't know what's up with that.
Give me back Neville's rememberall, Malfoy.
That was very, like, undertoned. He's like, give me back the freaking thing. How do I hit again? Oh, I gotta hit spacebar? Or do I just have to touch him? Crap. I was not very good at flying before. How are we hitting again? Oh, do I just have to touch him? Oh, I only have to touch him. Okay. I thought I had to hit a button for this. Apparently not. Come here, buddy. Oh, I have to press the jump. I do have to press the jump key. Oh, there you go.
Damaged my broomstick, Potter.
Oh, I broke it! Get wrecked, son! I'm not paying for anything. Just threw some red puff smoke at me. And Neville was flying in the middle of his moping.
You've got my remember all back. Thanks, Harry.
I'm glad you remembered it.
My turn now.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Come here, Trevor. Come back.
How does the remember all help him find his toad? It just is supposed to help him remember that he forgot
Trevor near the herbology
something.
plants. There are plants there that eat toads.
Unless there's that. Unless he's trying to remember what he did to it.
I'm Professor McGonagall.
Ooh, she's not looking so hot.
Mistress of Hogwarts and head of Gryffindor House.
She just woke up.
Although I do not approve of your chasing Malfoy about.
No, she definitely approved of that.
Remarkable talent.
But you didn't approve of that? Like, come on.
Ordinary
Look at the way they made Harry. Like, Harry looks great.
in Quidditch. In your case,
Like, they made Harry look solid for like the time. You know what I mean? And everyone else is just wow. Ron, Hermione, and then Hagrid's handsome. Hagrid's just amazing. See you then. I will see you later. Does this thing drop stuff? No? Okay. I'm sad. I don't know why he didn't drop anything. Oh, I'm gonna visit Hagrid. I gotta do the... Am I doing the fire seeds? I think I have to do the fire seeds. Is that now or is that later? I don't remember. It's either fire seeds now or fire seeds later. I don't know. This is a very long day for Harry. Day 1 of Hogwarts, and most of the plot's gonna get done. And then Hagrid. How does Hagrid get home? Like, I have to cast all these spells just to get around. And this dude, what does he do? He just hulks through everything? Thought there was like a secret down there for a second. I always think there is. Darn it. Darn it. Almost. There we are. Drop it all. It's raining beans. I've never seen one of these. I don't know what I was supposed to do with them. I'm just supposed to push them over? I guess. No one taught me any of this. There you go. Ow, that hurt. Ooh, I got tippity tap tap tapped. That thing blowing fire out its booty. I think this is one of those things where like you have to like stop if you stop all the snails, like a secret reveals or something like that. There's a part that does that. Like you have to stop all the snails, and if you do, like a secret like pops up. Oh jeez! This freaking doxy came out of nowhere. Whoa! Whoa! Where are you guys coming from? Where are those guys coming from? Well, I know where they're coming from, but like, dang, I did not expect them. No! Oh, he didn't do it. He didn't do the thing. That was a weird climb. All right. These doxies and these the gnomes throwing me off. Knocking down trees, Harry Potter, and the destruction of the environment. Did Hagrid hide his secrets here? Is this where he's collecting his beans? Am I stealing everybody's beans? Like, who puts them in these chests? Somebody's got to be putting them in these chests. Trying to save up. They're going around Hogwarts. They're spreading out their assets so that, you know, they don't get destroyed by one major accident. You know what I mean? And then here comes this dude, and he just comes in and just takes them all for himself. What a selfish boy. Shame. Shame, shame. Alright. I think it's here. There it is. I was like, there is one that has like a little secret thing. Secret, I guess. It gives me a little ledge to stand on. I don't know why stopping 3 snails gives me a ledge to stand on. Huh? Oh! If that arrow wasn't there, I wouldn't even have seen that, actually. I think I've missed that before. Because I played this not recently, but like relatively recently to... Oh, geez. What is going on here? There you go. Beans. Okay. Or maybe I didn't miss this. I don't know. Oh, I got the slow animation. Whoa. Someone was like worshipping whatever. Oh my god. They were like... The person was sitting there like, this is my prized wizard card. I'm going to put it in the most beautiful secret location that I can find. They found this waterfall. They were like, this is beautiful. They put it in this chest. And then they're just like, I'm going to come back, my beauty. And they walk away. And then this freaking first year kid comes in and just freaking takes it and runs away. What a jerk. Oh, Harry. Everything for his own personal gain. He will stop at nothing to grab everything. Whoop! I know there's a little... Yeah, these are like nice little secrets that they put in here. I kind of like that they put them in this little like corner. Hagrid's secret stash, and I'm just stealing everything. I get through the door. There you go. Yeah, this is definitely the fire seeds part. Or is that later? I don't know, the load screen goes so fast that I just like I can't even read it.
By the way, congratulations on making the Quidditch team. Word travels fast round Hogwarts.
Word travels fast? You were in the middle of trying to get through your garden. See? Look, right there! You see the chest? These are Hagrid's chests. Either that or someone has a monopoly on chests and they just have all the same chests. I don't know. All the same kinds of chests with different things. I don't know. You never know. I don't know what's going on in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
The secret, my dear. The egg is in a very delicate state. I can't leave it here alone, but I need some fire seeds to give it that last burst.
Whoa. Who was watching it while you...
Fetch me some fire seeds. I grow them in caves out in the garden. I need you to collect as many fire seeds as you can find. Careful though, they're spitting fire and the seeds are hot. Let them cool down before you pick them up. Off you go then.
So he sends this first year student into the dangerous depths of his garden. They send him to the garden alone. because he needs fire seeds that he grew, and he just doesn't want to harvest them. But, in addition to that, he's sending a first year by himself, who I literally today just learned 4 spells. I learned that today, on this day. It has not been night yet. This has been a long day. I joined the Quidditch team and everything. Oh wow, I'm dying. Man, I didn't realize I stink at this game. Nah, it's just the freaking doxies, man. Those doxies are killer. I'm sure they'll give me a frog in this chest. Nope, okay. The second game does, though. The second game, if it has a bean thing, it'll give you a frog if you're running out low on health, I think. Pretty sure it does. I like the second game better, in general. I'm probably going to go a lot harder on the second game. I'm still going to try to find, you know, whatever I can in this game. Try to find all the wizard cards and all that stuff. Try to remember where they are, should I say. What's that over there? Oh, that's just a platform for me to climb up if I needed it. I'll take the frog. I need it. I need it. Whoa. I know there's a thing down here. This was a cool place to hide it. This is a cool place to hide stuff. Ooh, he didn't give me a little snail kiss. I was waiting for the little snail. Nothing. Alright. See, this is where the danger comes in. How does Hagrid get around? Like, Hagrid, don't you have a path? He's gonna freaking start looking at me like I'm an idiot, and he's like, Harry, you could have gone by the path, you know. But Hagrid, I like to challenge myself. Because this is EA Games, and I challenge everything. To a duel. Draw your last pathetic card, Yugi. Did anybody else just see I flipendoed that chest, but somehow it hit the gear? Somehow that happened. Jump around. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Jump around. Alright. Is there... No, there's nothing down there. How does Hagrid get around? He definitely is not jumping. How does Hagrid get around in his own garden? Hagrid, your garden is dangerous AF. Why the heck are you sending me, a first year who just learned 4 spells today, into a garden that you grew the fire seeds in? You jerk! If he knew it was in such an inconvenient location, maybe he shouldn't have made fire seeds so far away. Hey. Come on down. I was hoping I could make the cycle, but the card animation's really slow. He's a slow one. Hey! Come on down. Yeah, that's what I thought. Bring me up, stair elevator thing. Tree elevator. Tree elevator, I guess? I went this way already. Okay. The jump for the save book. And push. Best spell in the game. right. Beans? Beans. I think you need like 500 beans at the end of the game or something like that. It's something like that for you to like get the like special ending or whatever it is. There's something like that to get like the true ending. It's something like that. I forgot what it was. This lack of music. Look at these fire plant things. Oh, I know why he couldn't. He's hiding this plant because he didn't want to blaze it on Hogwarts. I got you. I understand. He's hiding it because this is an illegal plant. And he probably couldn't do it around Hogwarts because it might have burned the school down. That's what I'm thinking. It was a fire safety hazard, you know what I mean? So like obviously you can't just like burn fire seeds around your house, around the buildings, you know what I mean? So I guess he had to put it in the caves. But the question becomes, why would he send a first year to go grab them and jump around? I guarantee you Hagrid has a freaking what's it called? He has a freaking like path that he can use to just navigate to directly here. Because everybody has the magical power to make everything a door and just waltz in on me. Except for me. I can't waltz in on anybody. I have to walk into walls. Or I have to have people open the door for me. Because I am not a good wizard because it's only my first day. Learned 4 spells, flew a broomstick twice, and along with some bullying, or dealing with bullies, should I say. And, yeah, I made the Quidditch team all on my first day as a wizard. All on my first day. I'm a busy boy. Busy Potter. Busy Potter in the day that never ended. And now I'm here collecting fire seeds so that he can burn a fire because wood doesn't work. True story, bro. Wood doesn't burn, so, you know, maybe Hagrid doesn't have any wood, I guess. But he grew these plants far away from the school. Fire hazards and whatnot. Fire hazards and what have you. Yeah. I'm glad we're finding these plants, though. He's just like, I need you to collect as many fire seeds as you can find. So how does Hagrid collect the fire seeds? If I have to flipendo it and then wait for it to cool down, how does Hagrid touch them? Does he? Is that why his palms are so big? It's just, he just lets the meaty palms just freaking burn. Yeah, I flipped that thing on its endo. That's for sure. This one for sure. I don't think I'm going to be able to get you away from the wall, huh? Okay. Bye. I just wanted to kill it for no reason. I killed a turtle thing. Fire crab, as they call them. Boom, boom, boom. Woo! Let's see what's over here. More gears. Gears of war. How does Hagrid get around? Oh. I don't know why they bring you back over there. What's the point? What's the point of bringing you back over there? You don't need anything. There's nothing there anymore for you. Unless it opens something secret that I don't know anything about. Which I doubt, but... I wonder what the minimum of your fire seeds that you can get. Is it like 6, probably? 6, 8, 22? I don't know. the minimum you can go back to Hagrid? Excuse me. What's the minimum you can go back to Hagrid with? I really wonder. I wonder. Do, 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 do. I remember every wand I ever sold, Mr. Potter. It just so happens the Phoenix, whose tail feather resides in your wand, gave another feather. Just one other. It is curious that you should possess this wand when its brother gave you that scar. And who owned that wand? He asks, despite the fact that he knows who gave him that scar. You do not speak his name. Or is that the first time he ever heard of Lord Voldemort? No, that's the first time he heard of Lord Voldemort, right? The first time he ever found out that that's where he got his scar. Is there a secret somewhere? No. Doesn't look like it. I'm glad I got on top of that, because I don't think he climbs those. Getting a lot of weird, like, mouse movement here. Gotta wash my fire crab. Enjoy your shower. Is this the right way to go? Or is this the wrong way to go? I want to go the wrong way so I can get the secrets. Want to go the wrong way for the secrets. Aha! I went the wrong way correctly. I was right to go the wrong way. Thank you for the beans. I'm up and I'm out. Hagrid gives himself directions. I'm gonna ignore your directions, Hagrid. Harry's long day. Oh my god. I gotta get the PC version of the Order of the Phoenix. That game is amazing. The Harry Potter Sassy is amazing. Sassy Potter in the Order of the Phoenix. It's just amazing. Potter stinks. Whatever. Oh, it's amazing. I love it. Whoa. Oh, it's chewing. Okay. They actually did a better job on the goat animation than they did on anybody's face.
Collected all the fire seeds I need. Here's a wizard card for you from the old collection. Come on inside, Harry. Wipe your feet now.
Sure, I'll wipe my feet, Hagrid. Wipe my feet on your face! Up, up, up.
Go ahead and put them in the fire, Harry.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn.
You've done it, Harry. It's hatching.
It's hatching.
Hey, Neilby, I'll call him Norbert. He's a Norwegian ridgeback, you know. Up you come, me beauty.
Oh, jeez.
Thanks, Harry. Here, take this flute.
He should hand me the flute instead of making it float in midair.
We'd best get ready for Quidditch now. Should be an exciting game. Slytherin.
This is a long day for Harry. I'm telling you, he's done everything.
Norbert his first feed soon.
Into Quidditch! I'm your commentator, Lee Jordan! It's Gryffindor versus Slytherin.
Gryffindor versus Slytherin. beaters are useless. They're not useless, but like, they're not completely useless. But if they actually did something, then they'd be useful. Wow, he didn't even spout favoritism because he didn't even say those words. He was just thinking that in his head. If the freaking, all the freaking the beaters have to do is attack the guy who's trying to get the snitch, the freaking seeker. Just keep bashing freaking bludgers at them. Why the hell not? Oh, it's a right click, not left click. Wow, that was the shortest Quidditch match in the world. Harry's freaking out right now. He even pushed that dude. Crazy. Sound was a little whack in that one though. Like I said, the way I'm playing, the way I'm having it play right now to stream it is just, it's not the game it's not the way the game wants to play it. So the sound's a little wonky. What's that guy doing on his broom?
Congratulations.
Oh, that portrait's amazing.
Match against Slytherin. You are fantastic. Something is troubling me, Harry.
What's troubling you?
Strange noises outside the forbidden corridor. Come up to the third floor and have a look.
Alright, let's go take a look. But first, priorities. Look at this painting. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, darling. It's amazing.
You really do have a lightning bolt scar on your forehead.
I do.
Hello, Harry.
That's why I don't talk to the common folk. Oh, you want to go tie his shoe.
Good day, don't you think? Just reading the Daily Potter that Gringotts, the wizard bank, has been broken.
I wonder who would break into a bank. Maybe someone who wants the money. Just a guess. Why else break into a bank? Trying to open an account on off hours?
Please stop that.
No.
Please stop that.
No.
Please stop that.
Is that all you say?
Please stop that.
No. I don't. Oh, he says that too?
Who are you?
No, you don't know me. Because if you knew me, then you wouldn't ask that.
Don't you think?
Here we go. What is it?
The third floor is up these stairs. At least it was yesterday.
Haha. At least it was yesterday? What does he mean by that? That's cryptic. There's like no secrets anywhere. That's weird. It seems really odd to me. Unless I missed it, of course. Probably likely. Chamber of Secrets, I'm going to go harder on secrets. This game, I can't really tell how many secrets there are in places. Ooh. Hold on. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. Apologize for that. Alright, we're back. We're all in the hood. Let's talk to this one.
You really do have a lightning bolt scar on your forehead.
No way! Oh my god, I never noticed. I should look in the mirror more often. But Hermione won't let me. I was trying to look at it, but you know, she thought I was admiring myself, but no. I was just trying to see my forehead for the first time ever. Hey, give me the bean. There you go. How about you?
There are secrets everywhere in Hogwarts.
No freaking way. Would you ever guess such a thing would be a thing?
Do I know you?
You know. Ooh, there's potions on the other side of the thing too.
Gryffindor, huh? Better make way for a Slytherin.
Ooh, that sass. Dang.
Do I know you?
No, buddy. But I wanted to try to jump on your head.
Gryffindor, huh?
Ugh.
Better make way for a Slytherin.
Ugh. Love how there's no music right now. Oh, I am very tenacious. What is she? Wait, whoa. What was she? What did you assume from me? Quite tenacious. What does she mean by that? Flip all y'all on your endos. Yeah. Oh, it's not like the Chamber of Secrets where you can like. It's not like the Chamber of Secrets where you can like walk behind the thing and end up under the carpet. They didn't want you to do that. Not in this game. The other game they did. The second game they do. They let you do that. I'm gonna open this chesto. Break all the vases. Break all the pottery. I'm the only potter that's allowed. Take all your beans. There's a lot of like little secrets in this like section of the game. Dang. There's a lot of like beans and secrets in this this one little section of the game that means really nothing. Okay. What do you have to say?
Those gnomes are pesky little things, aren't they?
Agreed. They really are. Ooh, I'm learning the power. Maybe I'm learning the power to open doors. Look at this. Good secret. I think they come out of the fireplace, right? I thought they were in there. Don't they come out the fireplace or something like that? I thought that's what it was. Oh, there you go. I do remember correctly. I just had to hit the trigger.
Have you collected 25 beans?
I've collected like 300, dude.
Thanks, Harry. We really needed these. They're for a little joke we played on Slytherin. Here's a wizard card for you. You've earned it.
This is a really complicated plan they're trying to pull out there. Hold on. I'm gonna check something out real quick. Huh. Okay. It's the same thing. It's really weird. I don't know why it's all of a sudden picking up everything, but alright. Where do I go now? I forget. Oh, I didn't break those pots. I didn't break them pots. Wow. Nothing out of that one.
Don't mind Marilyn. She's a bit off. Hi, my name is Marilyn. I have a lovely collection of beetle pincers. Hello, Harry.
She seems nice to me. Maybe you're off.
Hi, my name is Marilyn. I have a lovely collection of beetle pincers.
What's wrong with beetle pincers? Huh?
Lovely day, don't you think?
No, it's not a lovely day anymore. You know what? You ruined it. You ruined my day.
Please stop that.
He ruins my day too.
You're a Gryffindor, aren't you? Well, better than Slytherin, I suppose.
Jeez. A house divided. Dang. Splitting up into groups. I'm going to the 3rd floor. That's what it is. To finally end my day. My first day of school. Yo, look at that onesie that he's wearing. What a nice onesie. Comes with a cape. I can't tell if that's his swag or his limp.
Wow, did you see that?
Yeah, he just opened the freaking wall and there was a door there apparently.
He's limping quite badly. Come on, Harry. Let's take a look before Filch comes back.
Why is Filch not there now?
Hear that?
Going,
crowd?
yeah, yeah.
Down the corridor.
Sounds angry to me. Ron, am I allowed to go to sleep? What is that face, Ron?
Against our carts lesson.
Another lesson? Wait, my day isn't done? Wow. Isn't Harry tired? This is literally going to be his 5th spell.
Today, we'll learn to illuminate dark magic with the Lumos spell.
I'm gonna need a drink.
Watch my wand. Then hold down the mouse button and repeat the pattern. Release the button when you're done.
Works for me.
The house with the most points at the end of the year wins the house cup. 5 points for Gryffindor.
Why is everybody chatting in the background?
Try again, Mr. Potter.
Everybody's just chatting in class. Quirrell, make them stop. Hey, how goes it, Satan? How art thou on this late night?
A perfect spell. 10 points for Gryffindor. Go on, Mr. Potter.
No, I still can't remember. I'm gonna have to look into it. And then I'll send you a message for sure. It's one of those first things on YouTube. If you look up Harry Potter, and if you look up something like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone PC,
15 points.
how to play on PC, how to play on Windows 10 or whatever it is.
Try working.
I know it starts with an R. It's something like Run Old Games or something like that. .com. It's something weird like that. But yeah, when I finish my my playthrough here, I'll rather when I end the stream, I'll send that to you.
Points for Gryffindor.
I'll send you a link of where I believe I got my thing. Because I remember when I used the disc, it didn't work the first time. I won't.
You may begin the Loomis challenge to practice
I'll,
a spell. Follow me,
let's see.
Mr. Potter.
For some reason, I don't have any paper around me. But I see your follow on my feed here, and I can see that. And as long as I watch that, I'll remember. I gotta send you that. Don't you forget about me. Illuminating gargoyles for Notre Dame.
That's quite bright, isn't it? Now you
I don't think it's really that bright.
and collect your
I like the second game better. But like I like the Loomis in the second game where it's like actually like a block of like thing and you can see it and not this conglomeration of sparkly whatever. Yo, I'm learning the power to open doors by just walking into them. It's amazing. That was not happening before. Can I hit that here? I can. It doesn't help me because it's all the hell up there, but I hit it early just for the hell of it. Give me the beans. Yum, 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 yum. Delicioso. Why does it open its mouth? Like, I kind of understand that, you know, it's supposed to be it, like, trying to, like, roar and whatnot. But, like, why does it keep its mouth just, like, opened? Does it, like, is that where the illumination comes from? But, like, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's just magic, I guess. You know? It's just the way magic works. I just have to accept it and just move on. I can't accept it. Some are a little more bright than the others, huh? Stop staring at your wand, Harry, and let's go. Let's kick some booty. Break all the pottery. There will be only one pot, and that's Harry Potter. All the rest are going to be broken. Can't wait for the best part of the game. The running away from Filch part. It's the best part of the game. Intruder! It's gonna be amazing. Ooh. There's a wizard card! Hey! I don't know when the end of this thing is. Because, like... Oof. Is that Rowena Ravenclaw? Maybe? No, definitely not. I forgot my wizard cards, honestly. I used to be able to look at them and, like, know who it was. I can't do it anymore. Rowena Ravenclaw does not look like that at all. So, oh well. I'm uncultured now. At least they give me some, you know, review lessons over here. Because, like, you know, I learned Wingardium Leviosa literally, like, probably a couple of hours ago. And, now we're here. This has been a really long day for Harry. He's learning his 5th spell. He's flown his broom twice. He played a Quidditch match. Oh, no. He went to his flying lesson for the first time. He kicked booty. Then, he chased Malfoy. Got on the Quidditch team, played a Quidditch match, all in the same day. All in the same day. This kid is unstoppable. Woo! I'll take this challenge star. Oh, I need a Lumos for that. That's no excuse. Why doesn't he just use Lumos to light up the tip of his wand like they do in the movies? Why do I have to smack a gargoyle and make him open his mouth? I missed. Let that door open while it shows me. I can't skip any of that. Yeah, no. I can't skip every like scene. So like the second one will be different. I'll be able to skip you know, the boring stuff. Got to watch the acting, of course, cuz that's the best part of every Harry Potter game. Oh man. You know, magic physics was never my forte. Like how this frog is like literally in the floor right now. How is that physically possible? Oh ho ho, it's magic. Don't you know? That star looks like it's trying to bait me. It's looking like a boss battle. What do you think? It's definitely trying to bait me right now. Can I move on without it? Oh, I can. I'm not going to, though, because, oh no, it's the only boss in the game. Lies. This is the only time I can strafe. Look at me go. Harry Potter, Ice Queen. Here we go. Harry Potter on ice. Loving it. Wait a minute. Wait a second. So, does God allow the magic? Is this what's happening? Is that how wizarding works? All right. Someone took the time to hang that banner up there. Poor sap. It's probably Filch. Oh, man. I thought I got it on time. It's hard to see this light thing, like where it's positioned, because it's just blobbing all over the place. Do you know the rules? No, I don't. And that's why we're here. Just running around, aimlessly breaking chests. I'm still baffled that this is literally like the same day. This is literally one day. He learned 5 spells. He flew his broom 3 times. Once to beat up Malfoy for you know, bullying and whatnot. And then once to freaking do his flying lesson. Then the other time for Quidditch. He got fire seeds for Hagrid in his own gosh darn garden. He's doing everything. Nothing there? Why?
I think I'm lost.
Oh, you're definitely lost.
Please stop that.
So, Quirrell has this kid trapped in his...
Do I know you?
You probably don't. He's probably been trapped here for years. You see the goblets and stuff that are left behind? Quirrell leaves him food and drink for him to find. But he doesn't know his flipendos. And because of that, he's just perpetually here.
I think I'm lost.
You are 100% lost, and I'm going to eat your food and run away. See ya. That poor kid. Stuck here. Forever and ever. Just for eternity. Just chilling. Is this... Oh, yeah. I gotta go this way to get the other path that brings me upwards. Whoa! These doxies, man. Ew. I bet he makes him touch his turban. It's probably really awkward. You ever touched the Dark Lord, kid? Yeah, he really is. He's just trying to find his way out, and he just can't. He doesn't See, this is what happens when you don't understand magical physics.
Hello again, Harry.
Hi. Why are you here, too?
Lad, you found my secret napping place. Shh.
Why does he nap here? It's not a very good napping place. Nappy. Quirrell's just standing there just waiting. Maybe he's waiting for me to get lost too, so I'll be like that kid. Yep. You got that down to a T. I hope I don't fall. I think I go to the Hello again, Harry. You found my secret napping place. He was not napping. Maybe he was trying to help that kid out, and then he got lost too. And he's trying to hide it by saying it's his napping place. Do 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 around the carousel of Lumos. Do 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 do. All right. Oh, there's the music. Oh, that is definitely where they nap. And then he gets the kid lost again. Puts a couple of flipendos out there, sprinkles them about. Kid has no idea. Kid has no idea, he just needs to know flipendo to get the hell out of there. I don't know how he got that deep in there without flipendo, though.
I wish I could be a seeker.
Well, then be better. Don't we all want to be seekers? Alright, you can't just say flipendo when you threw out an Alohomora there, buddy. You can't just do that. Boop, 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 boop. Ooh, I thought I missed that jump for a second. I am the only pot around! Where's Ron going?
Next is our potions lesson. And it looks like we're already late.
This day never ends! Like, I go from one challenge to the next, to the next, to the next. Nothing like a good flipendo on a very beautiful knight's penis. Pushing the no-no zone. Pushing him on his buttons, you know what I mean?
Gryffindor, huh?
Another sassafras. Yeah, those freaking gnomes, man.
It points to Slytherin. It's not...
Well, here's the thing. Everybody... Okay. Snape is on the side of Slytherin because literally every other house is against them. So, like, somebody has to root for them, right? Somebody's got to root for them. If, like, everybody else is against them, then, like, it's probably pretty biased and unfair. This painting looks...
Harry, over here.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there's a Fred and George part here.
Hey, Harry.
Everything's a door in this castle.
Collected 25 beans.
Literally everything in this...
Beans for some experiments.
Experiments, you say?
Nice work, Harry. You found all the beans we needed for now. Here's a wizard card then. Hope you don't have this one yet.
Thought they were gonna put it up there. I was gonna be like, how am I gonna get that?
You don't know anything about us collecting beans. It'll be our secret, right?
Yeah, pretty much. But he didn't just gift it to them, they earned it. Through the wall we go. Woo! They earned it with their courage and bravery. Do you see anybody else in any other house being courageous and brave? And who's better at chess than Ron? I'll tell you who. Me, later.
Ultimate way for a Slytherin.
I'm gonna play chess the real way. The real chess game. How all the chess masters play it. Yo, you see me bounce that on my head? Or are we going up the wall? No, we're not. We're gonna go through the wall a little bit with our wand. That's about it. I expected better of that. What do you have to say? No one asked you, but I guess, you know, now I have knowledge. Yeah, it's a trait, but it also takes courage to be courageous, you know what I mean? So, like, I guess, whatever. They're the only ones that actually have responsibility along with their traits.
I am your potions teacher, Professor Snape.
You like Snape's onesie? I like his onesie. It comes with a cape, too.
You're late for potions, Mr. Potter. Inexcusable, even for celebrities.
What a nice
5
onesie.
points from Gryffindor.
Potter, go to the dungeons and fetch the potion ingredients for the class. Bring back tree bark, moly, dittany, and flowerworm.
This is my first potions lesson.
Quick about it, or I shall deduct house points from Gryffindor. Now be gone, and don't come back without the ingredients.
Sure.
I thought I sent you to the
But Professor, how come they get actual instruction on how to do potions and I have to go grab ingredients? How are they making these potions if they don't have the ingredients that I grabbed them? What is up with this? This isn't fair, Professor. It's not fair. There's no point. They're all doing something wrong because they all have different colors in their cauldrons, especially from you. Everyone's wrong. Everything is wrong. Why do I have to do this, Professor?
That must be Disney.
Actually, that's shrooms, Harry. And what's this? He just kills me.
I wonder if Snape tricked me.
No, this is a spell challenge, Harry. Yeah, he gave her all the love, too. And he left none for him. That's what happens when you're a jock like Harry Potter. You get all the girls, and your dad gets all the girls, and everybody else be jealous. There's a lot of flipendo in this game. Like, this whole game is flipendo. The second game's also all flipendo. I think the third game they changed it to Depulso, but it's the same thing.
I think that's the molly.
I don't think that flower was... It probably was Molly. You're right. It was Molly. No! Dang it! I wanted to one-cycle it, and then I didn't realize how fast it was gonna go. There we go. That thing flew! Woohoo! What's in here? A wizard cad! Look at all these wizard cads! Oh, hello. He's gonna put that in his collection there. Not his wizard card collection, though. You just wait until the end of the game. You're gonna see. You're gonna see what Flipendo can do. Flipendo is powerful. It's the most powerful spell anybody could ever do. That's why in... that happened. Oh. I'm gonna leave that bean down there. Screw that bean. And that bean's gonna be sitting there like, how could this happen to me? Oh, there's multiple beans down there. Never mind, I'm going down. We're grabbing the beans. I'm taking the risk. Oh, jeez. Alright. Okay. Alright. Alright, we're getting the beans. I thought there was only one bean down there. I was like, I'm gonna screw that bean. Yeah. It was so OP you didn't even realize it. It was actually OP. What do you think Voldemort was casting that entire time? Avada Kedavra? No. No. There's much worse you can do to people than kill them. You can flipendo them. Flipendoing someone without their consent is like the most evil thing you can do. And that's why Voldemort always used it. But it was so evil, and it's like rated R, that they had to change it to Avada Kedavra, you know what I mean?
Oh no. It's the Bloody Baron.
Wait. Whoa. When you say Bloody Baron, do you mean like he's actually bloody? Like he's a baron and he's like bloody? And it's like a historical like namesake? Or do you mean like the British, like, swear type of thing? The Bloody Baron. Gosh darn that Bloody Baron. Hey, you should open this door for me. Yeah, come in here. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks, Bloody Baron. That was, like, a 5-head maneuver. Right there. That I just did. That merits a wizard card. That so merits a wizard card. This is like 5-head right here. Like that's like who would ever think to just squeeze in there. Knocking them on their booties again. Here we go. Hey, I heard y'all were having fun. Stop dancing around. There's no fun around here. No fun. None. Get down. You see that guy jumping? You think that freaking guy deserves to be jumping around? No. Stop jumping around. No fun. No fun. No fun for anybody. What was that for? Oh. I get to hit it again and then he drops beans. Ha. Look at all the beans that you guys can't collect because I knocked you on your booties. Haha. The sound, dude. Oh my god. It's great.
That looks like Wigan tree bark.
Is it though? this here. Puzzle time! Yo, even this challenge has 2 parts. And this isn't even a challenge. This is Snape's punishment for me being late to class. Imagine if you went to school and your freaking teacher was like, looks like you're late to class again. And then they're just like, go get the ingredients for the class. And the class clearly has their own ingredients and they're all messing up. Because all their cauldrons were different colors. They were all messing up pretty badly. And I would have been the best student. Just because I'm late doesn't mean I'm not the best student. Anyways, they just go in and he's like, go fetch the ingredients that no one needs. And then you have to go do it, and then he tricks you and you end up in a freaking dungeon. Their freaking play dungeon. Whatever you call this. Just, you know, it's not a way to conduct, you know, punishment for that, you know what I mean? He should punish me by teaching me. Instead, I learn nothing. I learn nothing from this. The fact that I survived this is amazing right now. I don't know. I don't want to walk. There you go. I'm dead now. I can't believe I freaking clipped into that wall like that. It's crazy. Come on. There you go. I thought that thing was going to flip up a lot quicker. Ooh, they're giving me these save books for sure. Almost missed that jump. Oh, here we go. Up we go. I got that chest. Hit that flipendo over there.
That must be flubberworm.
Is that what you call that? It's probably Snape's. Ugh. What kind of Oh, man. It was the mucus of a flobberworm, of course. But, Snape's flobberworm. Oof. All right. A lot of Alohamoras right now. Here we go. What is with this music right now? It's like non-existent. It like shows up and then it doesn't, then it shows up, then it doesn't. Let me try something. It's just not there, I guess. Whatever. Don't touch me. Thanks, Bloody Baron. The Bloody Baron? There's the music. I was like, where's the sinister music that I need to hear? So I can think that Snape's evil. He's just a jerk. He's definitely a jerk in this game, though. Wait till this challenge ends. You'll see. He's a complete jerk in this game. Hmm? Oh. 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 Yeesh. Going all the way down. Imagine if it just keeps lowering and lowering and lowering and then just like hits the floor and then I just die. I hit the death trigger and just keeps lowering. They love doing this little trick with the they love doing that little trick with the Bloody Baron opening the door and stuff. Sorry. I went vertical that time. Haha. He actually went around me. I'm actually surprised. No! I got it. I got it. It's fine. I almost lost that beam. That would have been the end of me. Hey! Bloody! Let me out of here! I'll cast Flipendo on you again. Just like last time. Hey, there's that, Dittany or whatever it was, whatever he called it. You know, the shrooms. I think that's the last of the ingredients that I need to get. These were the ingredients chosen to make the perfect little girls. Those are shrooms, Harry. And look at it. Look, see, he's waiting for me. This was just a challenge, right?
Late again, you lazy boy. A further 3 points from Gryffindor should teach you a lesson. I see you've collected a few challenge stars, but I'm afraid they have no value in my classroom.
Oh!
Lesson without you, Potter. The other students are off to the Halloween feast. Join them, if you must.
What a jerk! He's just like, yeah, everybody's done with the lesson. I freaking trapped you in my dungeon for you to go run around. What, a troll? This is the longest day ever. Straight away, you say. Straight away. Straight away. Straight away. Oh, there's nothing here. Surprising. Straight away. They might actually force me straight away. Yeah, it's looking like it's gonna be a force straight away. Yep. Straight away, I guess. Oh, escape the troll. This is interesting.
Harry, what's that smell?
Oh no, Ron.
This way, Harry.
The smell was you. Oof. My bad. I didn't jump. The troll was so sad that I died. It was so sad. It was like, Harry? You alright there, buddy? The troll's the only thing that actually cares about me dying. No one else does. No one else does. No teacher cared. I went, whoa! And then they're just like, yep, Harry's dead. Oh, this is some weird controlling here. Oh my god, I'm running away from a troll. I'm running for my life, but I gotta collect these beans first. Hold on. Let me collect the beans, please. The controls on this is really weird. Cool idea, but I remember as a kid though, this was like really like, oh my god! No, Jesus! I'm just exercising with the troll, that's what we're doing. Ron, what did you do? Why did he run away? He ran so fast! Why did you run into the girls' bathroom and capture it in there? Wait, did you not see it before? Oh wait, he ran away so fast that he couldn't have seen it.
Harry, I'll try to charm the Job's club so it matches in the head. Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa!
Yeah, try to throw something again. Try that again. Hey, Ron. We should have switched places. Because I would have already bashed him on the head already. I would have bashed him. Would have bashed his head already. He would have been down. He would have been done. He would have been lying on that bathroom floor. With all the troll buggies. Nice arm you got there. See how OP Flipendo is? How else would I be able to block every one of these things? Bada bing, bada boom. We the champs.
Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome.
Is he dead? I think he's just been knocked out. Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh wow! So they knocked down a troll, a relic of the wizarding world.
Harry, Ron, and Hermione returned to the Gryffindor common room and discussed the strange goings-on at Hogwarts. Harry suspected that someone had released the troll to distract everyone so that they could get into the Forbidden Corridor. But there wasn't much time to think about who was behind this, especially since Harry was busy preparing for the second Quidditch match against Ravenclaw.
Wait, we're doing a Quidditch match? There's another one?
I'm your commentator.
Lee Jordan!
It's Gryffindor versus Ravenclaw.
Oh, they went hard on the Quidditch in this game.
Is that the snitch? Here comes a Ravenclaw seeker.
Oh, no you don't.
Here comes a Gryffindor seeker.
Oh, geez, that fooled me. Dang.
Harry Potter closed in on the snitch. Stay with it, Harry.
So much for no favoritism. Come on. Gotcha. There you go. So much for no favoritism, Lee Jordan. What are you doing, buddy?
My name's Lee Jordan.
Harry's just in our face like, yo, look what I did.
As a seeker, Gryffindor won the Quidditch match against Ravenclaw. Harry, Ron, and Hermione spent most of their free time in Hagrid's hut, trying to convince him that he couldn't ignore it.
Man, what a long day this guy's had.
Coaxing,
It still hasn't ended. It's never just like, the next day. No. Oh wait, did Harry finally get to rest?
the unexpected Christmas present. Something fluid and silvery slithered out. There's no visibility cloak.
Oh, his day finally ended. He learned 5 spells,
There was a note with a glow.
played Quidditch 4 times,
This in my possession.
visited Hagrid twice, one to go into his grab fire seeds. What a day he's had, man. And then they skipped to Christmas.
While Ron and Hermione helped to prepare for the climb up the tower. Be careful, Harry, said Hermione. You can't stay invisible while you cast spells. Filch might see you.
Interesting. Ooh, the best part of the game.
Harry set off for the tallest tower. He hoped that the cloak would conceal him from Filch and his aunt, Mrs. Norris.
What's that?
Oh, he caught me.
Makes a fool of him.
I wasn't trying to make a fool of you.
Bundled up, Harry set off for the tallest tower.
Alright,
He hoped
I gotta be serious about this part right now.
Filch and his cat, Mrs. Norris.
Because I don't want to have to keep seeing this scene over and over again. I'll mess with him later. Great voice acting. He knew I was here and he didn't do anything about it. It's amazing. I got away with that. What are you cackling about? You old coot. See ya. See ya. Why do I have to use all the real doors and everybody else can use whatever doors they want? They could just magic up some doors. He's a squibby and he can freaking magic up doors and I can't. But then again, I've got the OP spell though. Flipendo, of course. Flipendo. So we climb on the bookcase. Grab all the beans. Want all the beans. There's 2 flipendos? Oh, the first one was the cage around the door. I don't know what he's cackling about.
Intruder! Intruder! In the forbidden corridor!
Intruder! Sure, Filch. Sure. But I did that right. Unless I'm supposed to jump from the other side. Screw that bean. It's staying there. I don't want to go on the... I don't want to jump back up, climb back up, go on the other bookcase, and then jump to the... Not for a bean. No. I could stay there. It could stay there. That's fine. Sitting there by itself. Mad World playing in the distance.
Come out, wherever you are.
Ugh. That's my favorite line.
And when I do, you...
Oh, I love that. Ooh.
Now, how can I get up there?
I already figured that out. Definitely not the giant flipendo symbol. I think... Can he hear the footsteps on the like wooden footsteps? And like he can't hear the carpeted footsteps? Or does it not matter? Oh, that's like me doing my job. Wait, check out the door again. I thought he wasn't going to. I was like, oh, that's weird.
Intruder!
Intruder! In we go. Oh, that one opened. That's what it was. Phil's just walking around. It gets interesting when Mrs. Norris shows up. She's the real boss. Wait, did I hit that Lumos? No, I didn't. Is that later? Hello, Batu Music. How are you? How goes it? How is your night, day, or wherever you are? Wherever you are in your time span? How do I get that Lumos? I don't even know. Screw it. Oh, is that later? Is that afterwards? Oh, that's here. That's why. Gotcha. I understand now. They do a lot of back and forth here in this this part. Surprised they didn't send Mrs. Norris out sooner. Climbing. Ooh. Oh, I'm good. Good, I'm real good. Just doing a nice playthrough of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Part of the probably series I'll be doing for the Harry Potter PC games. I have at least the first 3, so. But I definitely want to do the 2nd, and I want to do the 5th pretty badly. I want to do the 5th one pretty hardcore. But especially the 2nd. When I get to the 2nd, it's going to be good. Everybody can just walk through whatever they want to, and it becomes a door. Me, I have to go through actual doors. And someone has to open the door for me. Yeah, this game is good. I like this game. I prefer the 2nd one, though. I have to say. I have to say the 2nd one I love them a lot more. But I do like this game. The games of my childhood. My childhood so many years ago. Well, we're talking at least like 20 years, so I guess 20 years? Probably 20 years. 15, 20 years or so. So, yeah. It was a pretty long time ago. Lots happened. Lots happened. I grew up. I got this hat. Hey, Board Tomato, how goes it? I believe it is. Because here's the thing. I had the disc for it, but the thing is the disc... The .exe file for the disc didn't work. It doesn't work on modern freaking computers now. So like, I had to find a piece of freeware that actually allowed me to play the .exe file. I'm about to send Bama to Florida that link where I got it. If you want me to send that to you too, if you want to play it. Helga Hufflepuff. Hello. But yeah. That .exe file I got though was free. He had it for this game. He had it for the Chamber of Secrets as well. I don't know if it goes beyond that. I don't know if they did the other ones too. I would imagine they at least got to the 3rd. Please climb that. Okay, good. Oh, does that say still? Okay. Okay, it stays still. I always worry about falling because jumping around and watching his climbing animation 600 times in a day is much. I was hoping to get the chest first and then grab the book. That way, you know, if I do fall, I don't have to grab the chest again. It's where stuff gets interesting right after I drop off the dragon and then I have to make my way back. Then Mrs. Norris gets involved. And the Norris Meister knows what she's doing when it comes to catching children. I rotated an entire bridge. What makes him think I'm across the bridge?
I'm not letting anybody to that tower tonight.
Why, though? First of all, why? Why are you specifically protecting this tower? Like, I get you know that, you somehow know that you want me to be there, but like...
Thieves, you'll be banished for this.
He's so mad.
That could come in handy if I have to distract Filch along the way.
You know what doesn't come in handy? Speaking out loud, Harry. Martin SK11. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. He said my favorite line. Filch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Best line ever. How goes it, Martin? How goes the day? The night, wherever you are in your time.
Ron's brother Charlie had arranged to connect the dragon from the tower and return him to Romania.
So wait, they flew in? They snuck into Hogwarts to bring this dragon out? Why wouldn't, like, Hagrid do this himself? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Playing some Harry Potter. Yeah, you keep walking, Filch. I want to go back up the tower. It's not going to happen. Now he's going to go pet his kitty. Aww. Dang it, I walked too close. I was trying to make a fool of him, and he made a fool of me. It's morning there? Oh, wow. Well, it's technically morning here, but it's like deep into the night kind of morning. It's like, it's 3 a.m. here. Walking up inclines and jumping onto things is amazing in this game.
Mrs. Norris.
Mrs. Norris, you walked a little too far.
I heard footsteps in here. Yeah, blah. Let's check the library, my sweet.
She's the real challenge. The Norris Meister. She's gonna make things interesting. Okay. I was like, I gotta make sure I don't die. Because I don't want to have to watch that again. I would like a save book, please. He was gonna turn around, but he didn't.
I've heard you for sure this time. Quick, Mrs. Norris. You keep watch from above.
Why wouldn't he go to the door? Like, you just heard me close it.
You'll not get past me now, you rotten little gutter snipes.
You hate this Filch level? The Filch level's the best level. It's the best level. Mrs. Norris is the real challenge, though. She, has no chill. When I was younger, for sure, trying to play it, she had no chill. She was after me. But now that I know how to actually play video games, the troll is a fun time. The troll's great. Going through the troll level. I never realized that the controls are kind of wonky in that. It's not like insane. It's just like it took me a couple of seconds to realize like what they were doing with it. I was just like, wait, what? But because like he kind of like steers kind of like he's on ice rather than just him normally like he is now. No, Mrs. Norris, no. No, Mrs. Norris, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't catch me. The mystical. I don't know why Nick is so mystical.
Hello again, Harry.
Hey!
How's the being collected
Is this the time to have a casual conversation?
Creed's victory. Yes, well done, Harry. On to the cup, everyone.
Are you telling me where to go, or are you just being cryptic here? Both. He wants me to go this way. I probably just do it anyway. Climbing up. Hopefully the, Mrs. Norris doesn't catch me.
Intruder! Intruder! In the forbidden corridor!
See you, Nick.
Intruder!
Getting caught. Oof, that's not good. I don't know where Mrs. Norris is, but I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to keep going. Just going to keep going, get the hell out of here. Ooh, the mirror. The key to my victory in the end. It's like he's never seen a mirror before. Hermione earlier told me that I couldn't look at myself anymore. Now that I'm by myself, he's just so happy to be able to look at himself.
James and Lily Potter. Harry stared hungrily back as though hoping to fall right through the glass and reach them. He was startled when a voice sounded behind him.
If I looked in the mirror and I was by myself and in a dark room and I saw something behind me and I saw people, I would be freaked out. Even if I recognized them as my parents, I'd be like,
Or nothing less than the deepest, most desperate
and then probably think I was insane.
of our hearts, but that will give neither knowledge nor truth. The mirror of Erised.
I love how they didn't have Dumbledore voice act this; they just did the narrator.
Adding ominously that if Harry
Yet in the beginning, he voice acts.
he would be prepared. But prepared for what? Thought Harry.
Prepared for you to kick some booty. That's what you're gonna prepare for.
Filthy whelps gave us the slip, Mrs. Norris.
I am not the filthy one here.
The only door out of here for the sake of me nerves. Stay here and watch the library for a bit, my dear.
Every freaking thing is a door to everybody except for me. I have to go through actual doors. And if I don't go through other doors, they have to have specific locks on them that someone had already opened for me and resealed. Like this door. How did Filch go through this? If he's a squib, right? He can't cast magic or anything like that. So how did he get through that? How does this happen? We need answers. We need answers for sure. What a nice painting. Is this the final stage of it? Not quite yet. Doesn't look like it. Whoa, where am I going? Not quite yet. I don't think. Oh no, it is. It is. Now this is when he makes things complicated for no reason.
You take that side of the room, and I'll take this one. You'll catch Mrs. Norris.
Intruder!
I have to use doors, and they don't have WD-40 apparently in the wizarding world, so they all squeak. But everybody else's doors just close, and it's fine. Mine close automatically, and they squeak on the way. I missed my jump. Hide. Hello. There you go. Up it goes. The troll part is definitely heart pumping. It really gets you going. Oh, what? What? There you go. That was really weird. It just started running on its own. She was gonna jump in the room? I don't think so. Get out of here. Are they running after me? I heard her shriek, but like, I already know the cat's like got really good hearing. The cat knows what it's doing. Filch is easy. The cat knows what it's doing though. Where is Filch though, right now? They always run to the door. I find it weird that he didn't. Cat's running away. Easy peas. Down we go. So that's the last of that. Yeah. It's the best thing.
Where is it? I don't find you, my stealthy little student.
I love that. You'll be banished for this. So good. Filch is great. The voice acting is great. Now the door's open because someone else always has to open the door for me. Oh, get wrecked, cat. And Fred and George are here. For no reason. And everybody can use everything as doors, except for me. Love how there's no, like, music or anything. It's just, like... They have a secret button there. I can, like, sneakily go down with them. Oh, yeah. It forced me to go down with them. I thought I would be able to run... I could, like, run around it. I like this song. What a good song that they just stopped.
Hey, Harry.
What up, F and G?
What? That's it. That's all the beans we need.
Is that all the beans you need? Because that's a lot of gosh darn beans you got there.
Found it.
Fred's got the cards, man.
Thanks, Harry. We really needed these. Remember, you don't know anything about us collecting beans. It'll be
But how does Nearly Headless Nick does though? Does he count as nobody? Nobody knows except for us and Nearly Headless Nick for some reason. He'd be sneaking on them. I wonder why. Let's go up this elevator. It's not as cool as the tree elevators, but I guess we'll take it. We'll take what we can get. They got secrets everywhere over here. Did they build these themselves? Oh, I can't jump that. Unless I could and I just did it wrong. One or the other.
could produce the elixir of life, a potion that would make anyone immortal.
Immortal?
Someone's trying to get it. Anyone would want it.
It means they can't die. I know what it means.
Suspected that the package Hagrid had taken from Gringotts contained the Sorcerer's Stone. It was the Sorcerer's Stone that was down the Forbidden Corridor, being guarded by whatever it was that had growled at them.
How did you guys conclude this?
Snape's been acting very suspicious lately. He may be planning to steal the Sorcerer's Stone.
Oh, okay.
But there's no way Snape would try anything while Dumbledore's around.
But Dumbledore left 10 minutes ago for the Ministry of Magic in
Oh,
London.
convenient. It was only 10 minutes ago, and she knew this. How does everybody know each other's schedules? I don't know anybody's schedule. I don't even know my own schedule. People have to tell me my schedule. It always works out that way. People be telling me my schedule.
What about Filch? He's always watching the Forbidden Corridor.
We'll just have to take our chances then.
Look at Ron being the optimist. Like, yeah, we're just going to do it anyway.
It looks like Filch is somewhere else tonight.
He's probably in the library still looking for me. Got all the doors locked. Locked tight. Never noticed that in this game you don't get any more additional scars for life. You only have that one, and that's it. You don't get anything else. In the second game, though, you get scars. You get multiple. But I think the second game is a lot more focused more on combat too.
This way, Harry.
Combat. You have more ways to lose lives. We getting to the end. We getting there. Let's go play us some tunes.
Where the growling has been coming from.
You hear that?
You hear that? It's Dumbledore's stomach.
In there.
But we've got to stop Snape.
Yeah, you gotta stop Snape from feeding Dumbledore.
Only Hagrid would call this monster Fluffy.
Fluffy's looking better than Hermione and Ron.
Do be careful.
Absolutely. You got to the climax. No, don't bite me. Go back down. We got this. We got this. Yeah, fall asleep. Fall asleep. Fall asleep. Thank you, Diane I simping
No, I don't.
for the follow. I appreciate it. You're just in time for the climax of the game.
It's okay. It's a soft.
What cereal did you get, Bored Tomato? What are we talking? Are we talking like healthy cereal, or are we talking like the good cereal? Like the sugar cereal?
Come on, Harry.
What if I just want to stand here and play my flute? I just want to play on my panpipes. Now Incendio about to get interesting.
I know what this is. It's a devil.
She's already caught.
Next time I'm going to pay more attention in herbology.
Help!
Next time, hopefully, they'll be better in your face.
Try not to get too close to the
Cornflakes?
people.
Alright. I want this guy out of my way. Get that one. That one. Hey. 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 Does that even reach me? Are these even a threat? Just want to knock Ron down. Ron, get down! Yeah. There you go. I got it.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Harry.
it's a healthy in the middle.
This way, Harry.
It's definitely in the middle of both. Wow, she said that so lovingly. This way, Harry. Or just dazily.
You have to catch the key, Harry. Time to pick your British skills to practice. Up.
Here we go. I love how Harry's doing all the work. What are friends for? Don't worry, guys. I'll take care of this. You guys just stay here. I don't know why I even bring you. If I'm just going to do all the work. Oh, it's rotating. Here we go. Don't worry, my friends. I'll do all the work. Come on. You got it. You got it. Got it. We good. I'm flying into the floor right now.
Well done, Harry. Let's see what this means.
Wait, I didn't even have to catch the key. The door just opened. Because the door's always open for everybody else. And they can even make their own doors that don't even exist. I have to wait for people to open doors for me. Or put a lock on something for me to open the door. Ron trying to be all fancy with his fancy chess play. But I'm going to play the real chess game. Here we go. We're playing the real chess game. Only Ron would get hurt playing chess. Let me do the save book before I start jumping around like a weirdo. Oh, I can't go over. They put a wall there.
Are you alright? I've defeated most of the pieces. But I've been hurt. It's up to you now, Harry.
Harry, you have to be careful and avoid the pieces. They all move one square at a time.
That's not how chess is
The
played.
pieces fight each other in order to get across safely. Walk onto the board, Harry, to start the game. Do be careful.
You have to make the pieces fight each other. It's an interesting take on this game. You have to play the feel, you know what I mean? You gotta make them hate each other more than they hate me. Okay. Die. Alright.
Come on, let's
That's
go.
not quite how you play chess, but it's wizard's chess. Hermione, how could you avoid that save book? You just run by the save book? Did you not learn?
Oh no! The exit is blocked by magical fire.
Magical fire.
Looks like you have to choose the right potion. Be careful, Harry. It could be poison. This one looks like it will help us through the fire. Watch closely, keep your eye on the correct potion.
How does she know what's about to happen? Why do you know this? The challenge isn't keeping your eye on the potion. The challenge is hitting Flipendo on the correct one. Because that happens.
Here it goes again.
And not blinking. Looks like it's the same one again. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay.
It's even faster this time.
Stay there, stay there, stay there. I don't want to move. Oh, it's gonna make me move. You're making me move. She knows because she had that time traveler watch time from years ahead. Got you. That makes so much sense. Oh my god. Mine needs that. Only for small-brained people like you, Hermione, who need more time to digest their studies, so they use time turners and cheat. Unlike me, who's a genius. Potions master. I didn't even go to potions class. How about this?
Now, that's ridiculous.
The game trying to be meta over here. Look how ridiculous we are. We're crazy. We're crazy. Look how crazy we are. Look how crazy we are. We're insane.
Well done, Harry. You picked the right one.
She's like, yeah, you picked the right one. And then it's so funny. When you get it wrong, though, it's hilarious. She's just like, I don't think that's the right one. But then again, I could be wrong. And then you drink it and then you die. And she's just like, oops. Oh, I can't go over the table? Dang. She's like, oops, sorry, Harry. I didn't realize that I shouldn't have let you drink that. Alright, all this flipendoing is about to become OP right now. That Quirrell dude is gonna regret teaching me about pushing blocks and flipendo in general. I'm gonna make him regret. I'm gonna make him regret it right now. He shouldn't have taught me the spell. This spell is OP. It's 100% OP. How many cards do I have? 23 out of 25? Do I get the last one for beating the game? I think. Those are really pointy. Some really pointy rocks. Fixing the hat. Let's do this.
I wondered whether I'd be meeting you here, Potter.
Hey, where'd your stutter go?
I suppose you were expecting someone else. Well, it's me, scared, stuttering Professor Quinn.
No, you're not scared and you're not stuttering, so that's not who I expected.
Among the living.
You're too... Okay, first of all, that's a cheap shot. Second of all... Crap. If I could just strafe a little. Ha! Shouldn't have taught me how to push blocks, huh, Quirrell? I'm freaking OP now. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Ha! You missed. Oh, he got me this time. Jeez. He's going hard. Don't do it! No! Dang it! Make him regret teaching me this. I studied your class. Oh, jeez. I'm the only one who even studied. You should love me for studying correctly. Oof! Oof, he going nuts right now. He took me out. Okay. Looks to me... Oh, I have to do the jumping. Dang. Why couldn't they make the save book right in front of the door? Then I have to listen to his spiel again. It's really hard making him regret.
I wondered whether I'd be meeting you here, Potter. I suppose you were expecting someone else.
I can't skip it.
Scared, stuttering.
I'm sorry I suck, guys.
You're far too inquisitive to remain among the living.
Oh, you're an inquisitive boy? Oh, thank goodness I walked. Oh, no you don't. You're gonna push that back? There's a block right here, man. Hey, I worked hard to push that block forward. Oh crap. Do I have 2 spaces over there? I do. Yeah, you're not pushing that back, buddy. I'm gonna grab that just in case he decides to go nuts on me. You're gonna regret this! He's gonna regret this right now. I'm gonna flipendo his asshole right now. Here we go.
You will not succeed again.
Oh, I love that so much. Curses, Potter, you will not succeed again. He's like, dang it, he got up here. I cannot believe that. He cannot believe that he freaking taught me to push blocks and that freaking flipendo spell. But it's about to get worse. He's about to get doubly, triply wrecked. If I do this well, at least. What a handsome dude I am.
He has the stone.
Give me the stone.
Let me speak to him.
Oh, I love it. He's so straightforward. Give me the stone.
I have strength enough for this.
You know, in the movie, you saw his, head in the mirror. In this one, he literally rotates his entire neck. The Dark Lord can't handle a first year. Is this necessary? Did you have to? You could have just ran at me. Maybe I can cast Flipendo. There you go. I had to wait because it wasn't gonna fall on that thing. Come here, buddy. Come get me. Oh, you stink. Oh, yeah, wrecked, son. Oh, yeah. You stink. Get wrecked.
You will yield to me.
Oh, no. Oh, that thing is the worst. Dang it. I need you to flip this, Harry. Get wrecked, son. Oh, I took damage hard, though. Oh, Jesus. Get out of here with that. That's crap. Come on, Harry. You need to cast that Flipendo, man. Show him what you learned. Show him what you learned in class. You missed. That's gonna cost. Oh, we're good. I think we're good. You gotta hit that dude. There you go. Ooh! Yeah, die, man! You're gonna regret teaching me Flipendo. The most OP spell in this entire game. In the entire wizarding world. It's all about Flipendo. Then I die anyway. Then here he is, coming to talk about chocolate frogs and Fire crabs.
Dumbledore smiled. What happened down in the dungeons between yourself and Professor Quirrell is a complete secret, he said. So naturally, the whole school knows.
Oh. Now they're gonna know I flipped my
The
endo.
spell had been destroyed, but Harry remained fearful that its loss would not prevent Lord Voldemort's return. Dumbledore nodded, sharing his concern.
He's just like, yeah, he's gonna come back.
If our battles do no more than slow Voldemort's return, with luck he may never regain his power at all. Harry made
You just want to keep delaying it then? Nah, you gotta do the Horcrux thing and get rid of him for good.
Silver to celebrate Slytherin winning the House Cup.
How did Slytherin win the House Cup? I was making points. Hermione gave me points.
Sudden hush. He took a seat between Ron and Hermione, trying to ignore the stares of the other students. The House Cup, announced Dumbledore, is awarded to the team with the most house points. At the moment, that would seem to be Slytherin.
It seems.
A storm of cheering and stamping broke out from the Slytherin.
I thought Malfoy's not even in there. They're just like random kids.
However, continued Dumbledore, in recognition of Mr. Harry Potter's pure nerve,
And using
I award
Flipendo.
Gryffindor 60 points.
Oof. That was a power play right here.
This table erupted with cheers and applause. The additional point had won the House Cup for Gryffindor.
Yeah, it's almost like they cheated.
It was the best evening of Harry's life. Better than winning at Quidditch or Christmas or knocking out mountain trolls. He would never, ever forget tonight.
Of all the things that happened, this night is the best night. Just winning the House Cup. And then, of course, the secret ending. What they're going to do with the beans. He has a nice onesie. It has a cape and everything. It's amazing. A bean! What was he thinking about doing with that bean? They collected all those beans just to do that? It took them all year just to do that? They killed him too. That's just... To unlock the secret wizard card, collect 24 and 250, and then defeat whom he must not be named. Here's the thing, they cheated me of that last one, because that last card is the card that I'm supposed to get in the Quidditch, like, minigame thing. So it's not right. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, geez. My bad. Hold on. Oh, I guess that's it. Oh, there you go. Alright. We're going to do the flying practice real quick. I'm going to go grab that secret card.
Come back, Mr. Potter. Now, let's begin your training.
It wasn't my fault, though, I swear. The freaking thing wouldn't open. I knew it was in there. I was flying towards it, and it wouldn't open.
Your flight speed, flight.
It just wouldn't open, and I couldn't get in there. And then the one time it did open, I ran out of time. Screw your rings. No one cares about your rings.
Well done, Mr. Potter.
Dang it! It closed on me again. There we go. Aww. They didn't leave it in here. What a bunch of jerks. This is useless. Alright. Looks like we collected all the cards, guys. Or we should have, at least. Alright. Okay.